Well, they were once the symbol of a nation in an energy crisis. During the Carter administration, solar panels went up on the White House. During the Reagan years, they were taken down. Well, now a group of college students has made a trek from Maine to D.C. to try to bring solar back to the White House. Clean Sky's Lee Patrick Sullivan reports.
In the year 2000, the solar water heater behind me, which is being dedicated today, will still be here, supplying cheap, efficient energy.
But those Carter-era solar panels didn't make it to the year 2000. They were removed for renovations to the White House roof during the Reagan presidency, put in a warehouse, and forgotten. The 36 panels were rescued by a professor at Unity College in Maine. 16 of them were put on top of the school's cafeteria, providing students with hot water. Now, in conjunction with the environmental movement 350.org, the students at Unity College want the remaining panels to be returned and installed at the White House. One of those panels made the 650-mile journey to Washington, signed as a petition to convince President Obama to have these 31-year-old panels once again heat water at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
It's kind of like the largest petition ever delivered to Washington. So,
and what does this petition say, Jean?
This petition says that we absolutely need to start moving towards solar energy.
Well, first things first, after 3 decades, do these things still work? We had the students at Unity fill them up with cold tap water. 10 minutes later, we put them to the test.
And so just a little stream for you. And you can,
holy hell,
you can feel the heat from that.
That is really hot. I can't keep my hand there.
Correct.
I mean, it's not boiling, but I definitely can't keep my hand there.
It's certainly on the way. This is more than showerable heat.
Oh,
you would not want to take a shower in this, right?
What kind of showers you take, but that's way too hot. You could cook a hot dog with this, I bet. You could have tea.
You could certainly have tea, yes.
Solar experts say the pitch of the White House roof is not ideal for solar power, and the money could be better spent on other energy improvements. One Carter White House staffer was quoted as saying, "They were great symbolism, but truth be told, there were a lot of people washing their hands with cold water at the Carter White House." But it's that symbolism of solar panels on the White House lawn that organizer Bill McKibben is shooting for.
What we hope is that they will really begin seriously to look at the prospect of how they're going to deal with solar on the White House. They've done a pretty good job of starting to make energy improvements in a lot of federal buildings, and that's good. But we need the symbolism, too, that comes from the most important piece of real estate in the country, getting off fossil fuel.
And word from the White House, they have no plans on reinstalling the Carter-era thermal solar panels. It's not because President Obama is anti-solar. It's because they already have some panels on the White House. You see, in 2003, with little fanfare, President George W. Bush had photovoltaic and thermal solar panels installed. They currently heat the presidential pool. In Washington, Lee Patrick Sullivan, Clean Skies News.